Hi there, I'm Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com, and this is the AM Volatility Report. Reminder, this is for educational purposes only. None of this should be construed as investment advice. Consult your financial professional. Options have risk. So let's talk about the market. Well, here we are. VIX is heading back toward 18. We opened up higher, but have not been able to hold it. If you look, the S&P is now down on the day. VIX is up. VIX-MO is up. RVX is up. All the little VIX indexes are all up significantly. Meanwhile, you look around, you can see some of the FANG names. Apple up again. Talk about Shorty McSqueezenstein. Apple. Yowza. Nice move up in Amazon as well today. A little strength in Google. So you can see that, let me pull up Netflix here. Netflix, so FANG is up. So apparently that's where the money is going into FANG. All right, that appears to be things. I saw the writing on the wall yesterday. Dumped my Apple thing. Now, one thing I would take a look at Apple. And you tell me, well, you don't tell me, but I'll tell you what I see. I see a massive increase in stock volume. I'm going to tighten this up to a few days. I see a huge increase in stock volume, starting with the 6th on the sell-off, and then even going higher yesterday. So here we get a little bit of a Shorty McSqueezenstein, and with that, look at volatility rallying. Volatility rallying with the stock. Is that usually a sign of good things to come or bad things to come? The answer is usually bad things to come. So now I'm interested, okay, what does that look like in Amazon? Now obviously there should be some volume surge, but not the exact same pattern as what we saw in Apple. Google, same. All right, it's just Apple that has that pattern of really seeing some huge spiking volume yesterday. And one can see it's up 10% in what amounts to 2 days. If that's not a squeeze, I don't know what is. And with vol rallying, Apple in the chat room is going to be a name that we look at as a way to try and play around the pop and volatility, try and play around this move. So we're going to look at a few trades. If you look at the S&P, you can see Goldman financials continue to drop. Continued weakness out of some of the European banks. And really all the little ETFs, all the little ETFs are down a little bit. The S&P just kind of hanging in the balance. The market looks like it wants to give away some. NASDAQ may hold up, but the market does look like it wants to give away. And I would comment, look at VVIX. And let me just pull up a tick chart of this. Of course we don't get data. But let me pull up a chart here. And it's not like this thing didn't immediately open up, even when the market was up. So if you look at vol of vol, the cost of owning put options, or options, call options in VIX, it's up today. And it's up decently. And that is definitely something that I think traders need to be aware of and conscious of. And so there is some real fear this VVIX just continues to pop. So I think that if you're watching VVIX, that does not bode well for the market. It tends to correlate somewhat with the VIX. It correlates pretty well with the S&P. I mean, it's a pretty decent indicator of where the S&P is going to go. If VVIX is getting bought, the S&P is probably going lower. So we're going to play around with some VIX stuff today. And then finally, we'll play around with some of these financials. There's going to be some value in there. And we may even look at some retailers and some other things like that. But that's really what I see on the day and where I'm going to be looking for value. All right, folks. If you've got questions, you can email me marketoptionpit.com. You can call me 888-TRADE-01. Reminder: week from Saturday. The time may move, just as an FYI, but right now it's scheduled to start at 9:30 Eastern Time. May start a little bit later, or maybe a little bit earlier, depending. We're going to be doing stuff on daily options so that you can get out front of these new and upcoming products. Go to optionpit.com/dailies or check out our events. And it's normally $297, just $167 right now. All right, folks, have a great day.